What's up, boozers?
Do you want to play a game?
Would you like to play a game?
Go ahead.
You probably saw this one coming, eventually. We all saw it. Did we all like it? Yes. This one did. I fell asleep. Love me some Carrie Elwes. Don't get me wrong. I would totally be his buttercup. But I don't want to see him chop his foot off. And I honestly don't want to see him playing anyone except for Wesley.
So Saw is about the series of crimes that have yet to be solved. A guy named Jigsaw puts all these together and gets unsuspecting people to
commit them. Essentially.
Not really commit them.
He
puts them in these scenarios because he deems them unworthy of being alive, and then they have to prove by getting out of these situations that they are worthy of living.
Yeah.
And they're all horrendous to get out of. They're interviewing a girl who actually escaped one of his traps. She had a big headgear on that when the timer runs out, it rips her jaw open. So
super metal!
She has to go and cut the key out of this guy's stomach. The guy's still alive, though.
No, but it's told to her that he's dead. And then he starts breathing. Mm-hmm. And what does she do? She's a badass.
She does it anyway.
Cuts that key out.
Mm-hmm. And so she survived. So these two people you're following the story of, two people that wake up in a room together, kind of like a old abandoned bathroom.
Yeah.
Gross and disgusting.
It's very sort of Doom setting.
Yeah. And they're chained to opposite ends of the bathroom, and they have to figure out together how they got there and how to escape and what's going on. And through the course of the movie, you learn their background and how things are happening. And
one of them used to be the Dread Pirate Roberts.
That's the reason he's there. Also, when they wake up in this room and have to figure things out, there's a dead body in the middle of the room, laying in a pool of blood. Most people have seen this movie.
Everyone has seen this movie. If you haven't seen this movie, you've probably been playing way too much League.
Not too much to touch on here, because it's already been way overdone. But I have to say that when this came out, it was a very fresh, new idea on a horror film. The only thing I didn't like about it is the gore. I'm not a big gore person, and I don't mind bits here and there.
It is 100% concentrated on the gore. There's no horror of it. Mm-hmm. They tell you why Jigsaw is doing this. You figure out fairly early on in the movie, considering the fact that they made, 16 million of these films? Mm-hmm. Which is a super douchey opinion. I get why he gets that. We've all been down the cancer road. We've all done our thing. But he's a total douchebag.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't get to live because
not justified.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't get to live because of his cancer that is going to kill him very soon.
And yet he has time to kill a wife throughout the series of the film.
He doesn't physically...
60 people?
He doesn't physically kill anybody, and that's the interesting thing about it. He gets everybody else to either kill for him or they end up dying because of the situation he's put them in. I enjoyed the thought process of this movie. It was interesting to try and figure things out. However, at the same time, it was frustrating because you're trying to figure things out, but they don't give you all the information you need up front. You learn it little by little as, the time goes on.
This was the thing. This was the film that inspired Hostel, which inspired this entire new,
genre.
Reincarnation of the genre of gore, which is not something I'm a fan of. The only film I've actually enjoyed the gore of was the remake of Evil Dead, done in, I think, 2013.
Yeah.
And that's because it goes full Tarantino. In Saw, it's just
for the time that it was released, it was just something that people hadn't seen too much of.
That is true.
And it was very low budget. It was it was overhyped, I believe. A lot of these are. But it was overhyped in the sense that they told you how low budget it was, so you got to go watch how amazing these effects are for how low the budget is.
Everyone saw it. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, you gotta see Saw! It's so cool! It's so good!" And I put it on. 15 minutes later, I'm in the deepest, most soundest sleep ever, full of all sorts of relaxation and Buddhist thoughts. Mm-hmm.
So IMDb gives us a 7.7 out of 10. What are you gonna give it, Biggs?
I think 7.7 is absolutely ridiculous. I would give it a 3.2. It did not last with me. I saw 3. I do remember great parts of, but that's for much more... Those are for reasons that I'm still working out with my psychiatrist. I had heard so many great things about it, and the first time I put it on, I fell asleep, and I watched it again afterwards, and it was just like, meh. No, I got better shit to do.
I watched it when I was still in high school. It was my birthday present. Yeah, October 29th, and we went November 9th to go see it. It was my birthday present.
2004?
In 2004, which is the year before I graduated high school. It was good. I really liked it then. I think I like it for the nostalgia factor at this point. I don't think it's as good as it could have been, but at the time that I first watched it, I really liked it. So for that sake, I'm going to probably put it at about a 6 out of 10. It does. It's definitely not for the faint of heart.
See, and at some point, we'll get around to doing 3 videos a week. We'll do our sloppy seconds, and we will get to Saw 3. That's a very dark place we're going to go to for that film. It might require lots of drugs.
Don't get caught in Jigsaw's puzzle. You got to be sure to hit the subscribe, like, and comment down below.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Our social media is all down there, so... Shut up. Stay awesome.
Keep boozing.
Cheers.